Hi, welcome to MBA Now. I'm Rob Van Raphorst. Here in Washington, there are a lot of things happening at HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development. And here to give us an update is Pete Mills, MBA Senior Vice President for Residential Policy and Member Engagement. Pete, thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Pete, I know a lot of MBA members and staff have been meeting with people over at HUD. Can you explain a little bit about how that process has been going?
Yeah, Rob, we've been really since the transition having regular dialogue with the transition team. What's important now is a number of the key policy roles have been filled at HUD, senior policy advisor roles, and that's given us an opportunity to go over there, talk to them about some of the key issues impacting our industry, issues like the False Claims Act and how that has impacted both the FHA credit box as well as just overall participation in the program. We talked about FHA servicing issues and ways to make FHA servicing more efficient, more effective, more borrower-friendly, and more lender-friendly. Things like moving to single foreclosure timelines, working on issues like direct conveyance model, perhaps. So the good news is, as those senior policy roles fill, and they're good, solid people with good housing policy backgrounds, we have an opportunity to hit the ground running. Once the key roles that are next to be filled, Deputy Commissioner or Deputy Secretary, the FHA Commissioner, and the Ginnie Mae President roles. So those are very close. We expect to hear those appointments fairly soon, and our hope is to really hit the ground running on a wide variety of key issues. Great.
Now the President's budget just came out, so can you explain to our members sort of what that process will entail?
It's important to understand what the budget really is. It's 1,000+ pages of excruciating detail, line items, on how to raise and spend money. Sort of throw that out. The budget really is a broad policy document about broad priorities for the administration. Congress doesn't have to enact it. When it lands on Congress's desk, they'll take bits and pieces of it as they move forward on their budget process. So it's just important to understand the context for what the budget is. Thematically, this budget has $3.6 trillion in spending cuts over a 10-year period. So the big theme here is fiscal austerity going forward.
And what is this budget process, or what is the budget going to mean for HUD?
So for HUD, a $46 billion current year budget is being proposed to be cut to $40 billion. It's a 13–14% cut between this year and next year. So for us, and this is some of the conversations we've been having with FHA and HUD staff, it means that funding for critical needs that FHA, technology initiatives, systems improvement, staffing, Ginnie Mae in particular has significant staffing needs. It means funding those needs is going to be very difficult. And so we've begun those conversations. We think those two programs in particular serve 1 million+ borrowers each year. They're low and moderate income families, first-time home buyers. It's important, given the bang for the buck that you get out of FHA and Ginnie Mae, that those two programs get the funding they need through the regular appropriations process going forward.
Great. There's a lot to unwrap there, so I really appreciate you stopping by and explaining it to everybody.
I'm happy to do it and look forward to coming back as things begin to unfold in Congress in the year ahead.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at MBA Mortgage and like Mortgage Bankers Association on Facebook and Instagram.